Bluff City Media presents The Anthony Sain Show with your host, Anthony Sain. Now, let's get to the show.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to The Anthony Sain Show. This is, of course, your host, Anthony Sain. Here with my guy, man, Kenny Stubblefield is in the building. For the first time ever, I had to overstep my bounds before the show. Kenny Stubblefield is, of course, the producer, as well as a big dog with Bluff City Media. I stay out the way. I let him push all the buttons, man. But the man was talking about something so crazy. I hit the live button my own damn self. And I thought I messed it up because it said something about you're trying to go live too much. Wait 30 seconds. Oh, shit. We must have hit it at the same time. That's probably we hit it.
Hey, right, brother. StreamYard's about to blow up on us today,
right,
man.
Right.
We had a good show yesterday.
Yeah.
We're all off a cliff. Yep.
Yeah, I said, man, I don't want to hear what you're talking about. Just shut up talking to me, bro. I just didn't laugh because I was like, man, this dude, if what you're saying is true, man, like that's crazy.
Some folks like older women, bro.
Well, like who they like, man. Real shit. But
like who they like, bro. I don't know what to tell you.
Hey, they say the seasoned meat make the best gravy sometimes. Hey. Man.
I don't know what to tell you, man.
That was extreme.
What is the listen, you're taking
so well with Inside the Same Brain today too, which is the irony of it all. But
you're taking like, so this is just a theory. In theory, what's the oldest you would date?
Talking about like date like my girl?
Yeah, like be your girl.
Shit, 44.
No, you wouldn't go 50.
Bro, I don't date nobody my age, older, none of that. I don't do that. Hey, I just got a text, man, from somebody. I'm about to send it to you, and it's exactly when I thought I'd get this text. I'm so tired of y'all, bro. Hold on. I said, look at this motherfucker here, man. Gabe Coon is what I'm talking
about. Wait a second. Oh, he gave you the wrong tweet, or he texted you wrong. Gabe misunderstood the assignment. He's giving you the top two for this team this year.
I see that, bro.
Okay.
Fucking Gabe Coon, bro. Anyway, go to the same show, y'all. Man, bro, these guys here, man. Good God, man.
Right as we started the show.
All right,
it's all right. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good.
The NBA schedule came out yesterday.
Tesh wants to know how much money she got. What does that Roth IRA and 401k look like?
No, I'm not dating I'm not dating no woman my age, bro. Like, you gotta be. Julia's at the perfect age for me. She's 5 years younger than me.
Yeah.
Yeah. She
wait, she got a pension?
She just turned 40, man. So, she felt that window closing, the opportunity window closing on her neck. So, you know what I'm saying? I caught her, you know what I'm saying? Probably a little, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, man.
That's funny. Jared says, sometimes I forget y'all are 10 plus years older than me. Is that a good thing or a bad thing, Jared? Wait, your picture change. Your two picture change. Look at him.
Jared's it?
Look at Jared.
Look at him, man. Well, can the NBA schedule drop yesterday?
Yep.
For the people getting excited about that stuff, congratulations to y'all. Happy holidays, whatever. I don't understand why the importance of the schedule is, but only thing I will say about the schedule is I told y'all that game overseas had no bearing on our national TV games. We had 10 of them and 8 outside of those 2 national TV games that are coming on at 1:00 in the afternoon.
Oh man. It's gonna be a fun start to the season, I think. Starting off at home 3 games and then playing. They got Houston, Oklahoma City, Golden State. What other ones? They got bunch of pretty good games. Like first 10 games in, it's gonna be fun.
I'm pulling it up now. I'm looking at Rob Fisher's. Rob Fisher, of course, is the scheduleologist for the city of Memphis. Rob Fisher, my dog, man. He does the work. He gets in with the highlighters and the pen. Might just be a bunch of bullshit. I don't know. I'll be looking at it though. I'll be looking at it. A tradition like few others. My guy Rob Fisher. I got a phone call when somebody ain't know who it was. Then they shot me a text. I'm gonna tell you during the break who it was on the text too.
Okay.
Might be good news for you and me. But looking at the schedule, the Grizzlies open with the New Orleans Pelicans. I think we played them last year as well. The first maybe 10 games of the season, I think are very winnable. You open with the Pelicans. You got Miami. Indiana's going to be bad. First 3 teams are bad. Are going to be bad teams in my opinion. Then you go on the road against the Golden State Warriors. You're back. You got the Phoenix Suns on the road again. You should probably win 4 out of your first 5 games. Then you got the Lakers, Toronto, Detroit, Houston, and Dallas. Dallas is going to be bad at that point in the season. They're going to be bad. The Toronto is going to be is what it is. But you got Detroit at home. A lot of good games, a lot of good winnable games in the early start of the season. I think the Grizzlies this season, probably more than any, is really important if they get off to a good start. I had a conversation with Jason Smith today, and I was telling him the same thing I've been saying here. I'm a lot more optimistic about this team than most people are. I can't make people feel the same way I do, but I do feel like this team is going to be really good this year. Looking at the back end of the season, let me see. It's an 82-game season. Last 10 games of the season, you got San Antonio, Houston, Chicago, Phoenix, Dallas, Toronto. Those are all home games. That's a 6-game homestand they have.
And that's the longest one of the year. That longest.
Right.
That's
They're starting out the last. Yeah, they're starting out the last, 10, 11 games of the season. And then you've got that includes San Antonio, Houston, Chicago, Phoenix, Dallas, Toronto.
Right.
And then you got the last 5 games of the season, a lot of road games. You got at Milwaukee, Cleveland at home, at Denver, at Utah, at Houston. Utah's going to be tanking. That Denver and Houston game, you don't know how that's going to affect the standings. But I think we're going to be really good, especially if you get Jaren and Edey pretty early. Yeah. But I think those first 10 games, which I think you'll see those guys here by that time, those first 10 games aren't going to be that tough. After that, the next 10, you got Oklahoma City, the Knicks, Boston's going to be ass, Cleveland, San Antonio, Sacramento, at Dallas, Denver, at New Orleans, at Clippers. I think that first 20 is what I think is the biggest deal. And I think that if you come out of that first 20, 12-8, 13-7, I think you're looking good. And like I said, I predict this to be a good year, man. I predict this to be a fun season for the Grizzlies. I'm not the scheduleologist at all. If you guys in the comments are, and there's something you want to mention, like the amount of back-to-backs and all those type of things, hey,
you don't get into all that.
But all I gotta say is that when y'all were telling me, "Oh, Sain, this is for the big picture. The league is doing this, so they want to see Ja Morant." Well, why we got eight national TV games if that's the case? I told y'all it ain't got nothing to do with that, bro.
Well, but, I think there's a level of they can flex. 10 games is not bad starting off national.
It ain't no more than we had last year.
Right.
I'm good. That bad. What is Jared saying?
Say it again.
He said that first Jared Davis. He said the first Houston game at home. It's his birthday. Hey, I'm with you, brother.
Highlight of the schedule. Absolutely.
Make sure you let us know when you're in town, man.
Yeah.
Ken Darius, blackest name possible. Said the March is tough. Bart, you got at Indiana, at Minnesota, Portland, Clippers, at Brooklyn, at Philly, at Detroit, at Chicago, New York, Boston, at Charlotte, at Atlanta, and then that of course that 6-game home stretch goes into April. I don't know why you said this hard.
I think
7 out of 9 games on the road.
I think that November stretch is tough, right? November looks like it's going to be a tough month in terms of the level of teams that are coming in. I think most of those games are at home, which isn't bad, but
yeah,
I'm excited about that. We were talking about it. I was on the $2 show today. I'm excited about the first LA matchup, the Lakers matchup, 5th game of the year coming into Memphis. I think it's going to be super interesting because I think there's always a level of vitriol, always a level of intensity that comes with those like big market teams that come into Memphis.
Mm-hmm.
But you're adding the layers of the amount of Grizzlies that are former Grizzlies that are on that team, plus Luka, plus LeBron.
Yeah,
I wonder the reception Marcus Smart is going to get. We had this whole conversation on $2, but what do you think? How do you think Memphis fans are going to respond to Marcus?
They're not going to care. I don't think it's going to be much.
I kind of feel
anything.
the same way. Yeah.
Yeah, ain't going to be too much anything. One thing I'm looking at, though, that I do like, shout out to the league for this, Friday night games, Kenny Stubblefield, 18 games on the schedule on Friday night. 11 of those are home games, 7 on the road.
Yeah.
Always good to be able to watch a good Grizzlies game on a Friday night. Saturday night games, you got 10 of those, 5 at home, 5 away. Nothing really crazy on that, but at least you don't have more away games than you do on Saturday. We got 16. Well, we got 21 total weekend games at home.
Yeah.
Including 5 Sunday games at home. 12 total games on Sunday.
Yeah.
7 away, 5 at home. So you got 21 weekend games for the Grizzlies. So I think that's pretty cool. Yeah, I like that. I had a conversation with somebody one time saying that the NBA should adopt a weekly schedule where if it's, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, or whatever, whereas maybe like where NBA games only come on certain days of the week, kind of like the NFL does. They were saying how they could benefit certain markets if games only came on, if games didn't come on every day of the week. But yeah, like I said, man, I'm not a schedule guy.
They got too many teams, too many games, right? To kind of put that into place.
Not really. When he broke it down, I don't remember exactly what he said. When he broke it down, it made a whole lot of sense.
Oh, okay.
He was saying the way he was saying it worked. But yeah, man, I think it's gonna be a good season. I think a lot with this season comes down to how long it takes for Jaren and Edie to get going, man, for sure.
Yeah. It feels like to me the conversations that people are having right now are there's almost an expectation that Jaren and Edie are on the same timeline when it comes to coming back from their injury, and that's just not true, right? Like, I think if you listen to Rusty talk about it, the injury wise, I know there's a surgery timetable because of the turf toe stuff, but Jaren will be back pretty quickly into the season. Like they did this surgery in quick enough time that gives him enough time to get back. There's a chance he could be back depending on how he recovers for the start of the season. So like we might not miss Jaren a lot during that first part of the season, which is good because you need Jaren and Ja out there. That first part of the schedule is tough, but I don't see, obviously I don't think Zach's going to be back until late November, early December time period, but I don't think we're going to miss a lot of Jaren early on in the season.
No, I don't think he's going to miss any of the games at all. And if you're not missing a lot of Jaren, Jake Lundale he's not Edie, but I think he does a lot of things that Edie does, plus he's been in the league longer. He's played NBA games. So
he's a legit big. He's a legit big that can handle that role that's needed for him. Yeah.
Man, you know what? A name that I totally forgot about? I saw this name on Reddit the other day. And for those of you who think I'm on Reddit for the Grizzlies, I'm not. Trust me, there are way more things that are important in my life that I can find on Reddit other than talking about the Grizzlies. But I do sometimes Grizzly conversations do interrupt my timeline on Reddit, right? But the kid from Clemson.
Oh, PJ Hall. PJ Hall. Yeah. I'm So was he signed to a two-way? He's a two-way guy, right?
Yeah, but I haven't really. I kind of forgot about him, but because he's already on a two-way. Yeah, I kind of forgot about him though.
Yeah,
yeah, he is on a two-way.
I mean, listen, I haven't seen him do much in the NBA, but he's big, physical, and he's mean as hell. Like the dude is just nasty. And he's got a pretty good little jumper. He can shoot the ball from range. I don't know what to expect out of him outside of the fact that he's a two-way and can fill in the gaps when, with Edie being out, he can come in and fill in the gaps. But PJ Hall is a guy that I think can do some things in the NBA. He's just big. He's a big kid, has a big body, and he's mean. Like he's just a nasty dude.
Yeah, I like him. Now, I'm gonna tell you what I am looking for, Kenny. I'm gonna pull up Rob's schedule again. I like to take the little short road trips, man. The Atlanta, New Orleans.
Yeah.
I kind of make those part of what I do every year. I've done Chicago. This year, I think I want to do Dallas. I want to add Dallas to that. I think I probably want to do a Houston game.
Oh wow.
I want to get out there a little bit, man. Hopefully, courtesy of the good people of Bluff City Media. But no, I know we ain't there, so I'm joking on that. But let me see where those games are. The road trip games, man. Dallas is November the 22nd at Dallas. I might make that trip. What else we got? Man? I might hit the the London, Germany tour joint.
Yeah.
You got New Orleans. New Orleans, January the 30th. That might happen, man. That might be the one. It's on a Friday too. Yeah. Yep. I might have to take that trip, man, for real.
What day is that again?
Friday, January the 30th.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, you might. Anthony Sain show might be live from some Airbnb, New Orleans on that joint for sure.
At Rel Meyer's place. That's where we'll be at.
Yeah, live from Rail's house. Well, yeah, man, we about to take a quick break, Kitty. Before we do, make sure if you have some pest control issues in the house, you get with the good people, man, at Grade A Pest Control. They've been working with me, man, to deal with a little issue I got, man. Like I said, I'm a clean dude, man. Ain't nobody nasty over here, but I do live in the boondocks. I do live in the woods, Kenny Stubblefield.
Yep.
So get with my good people if you're having an issue. Like I said, y'all like to leave the hot dog water sitting on the stove. Y'all be eating and dropping crumbs all over the house. And the critters are coming, man. They're coming. So reach out to our good friends at Grade A Pest Control. 20 years of experience dealing with pests and rodent control. My guy came from corporate America to come serve you in your house, man. This ain't no dude out on parole. Just got locked up. Got a job he had from his baby mama. Ain't none of that, bro. Ain't none of that. It's a legit business, man. Go check him out. Committed to excellence by applying human and pet-friendly products that are safe and highly efficient to meet your pet's needs. That's our good friends at Grade A Pest. Can you about to take a quick break? When we come back, I might have a special guest, man. I don't know if he's hopped in the green room below or not, but I might have a special guest. He has not, but I see him in the comments. So I'm wondering why this brother ain't hit the damn link. So he got
click that link. Click that link.
Click the link in the text message, man. But I see you in the comments. So yeah. Might have a special guest. If not, it's just going to be more of the Anthony Sain show as scheduled. But we'll see you guys in a minute.
In the heart of the Highland Strip for 27 years, Trilogy Tattoo has helped tell stories for Memphians for generations. Located at 530 South Highland, Richie and his team are waiting to help you tell yours.
From tattoos to piercings, your body art should be as unique as you are. Voted a Memphis Flyer top 3 tattoo shop in the city of Memphis since day one. Your story will be safe here at Trilogy Tattoo.
Open 7 days a week, Monday through Saturday, 11 to 11, and 3 to 11 on Sundays. They have convenient times waiting on you. Let Trilogy Tattoo help you tell your story.
When Kevin Durant's career is over, who do you think he will be remembered playing for? Because I think Grizzlies fans will remember him as the
Thunder. I get that, but I think
overarching
large
the
Warriors
leaving the Thunder and going to go. I think
Yeah.
I'll probably remember him more as a Golden State Warrior.
That's what I'm saying. Like he went out there, he bought his title, right? He went and joined the best team in the world
Right.
that had just won 60-something games.
73 games. Yeah.
Only 73 games, only then to go win a finals MVP. Couldn't do it himself, could be homegrown. And then he had to go suffer in Brooklyn for a while after. But like, unless barring some kind of like historic run to the finals here with the Rockets, he'll go down as a Warrior for sure.
Tune in to the $2 Sports Show with Rusty Witten and Drew Gann, Monday through Friday at 11 a.m., only on the Bluff City Media YouTube channel. Looking for an alternative to alcohol or conventional medicine? Check out Ounce of Hope, a Memphis-based dispensary with 2 local stores in the Sanderland Center and on South Cooper Street. You can get all the products you need in a location convenient to you. Each store offers an intentional shopping experience with dedicated bud tenders to answer all of your questions, from product selection and mushroom blends to our personal favorite, the Delta 9 seltzers. You gotta try the Peach Buzz. Try Ounce of Hope at either one of their 2 Memphis stores or at www.ounceofhope.com for convenient products shipped right to your door. Use the promo code BluffCity for 15% off any order, excluding sale items. Cannot be used in conjunction with other promotions or discounts. One use per customer.
All right, y'all. Welcome back to the Anthony Sain Show. We got a special guest. Dude's so funny, man. Kenny, I don't know what random person got a link to the show. So somebody just hops in.
Was it the wrong number? You put the
wrong number. The first, my bad, bro, the wrong number. Oh, okay, great. Some random smoke just go hop on to the chat. Jump in on my show in a minute. But anyway, man, this guy is a very, very talented young man. Not only a comedian, I've seen this guy act. He's an amazing young man. From Memphis, Tennessee, is now living in Nashville doing this thing. You're going to see him very soon on some national comedy stuff, because this man is absolutely hilarious. And Kenny, he's doing a couple shows this weekend. Someone to bring him in to promote those real quick. The brother looks like he on lunch break, so we got to go ahead and get a minute out, man. My guy, I saw the man taking the badge off.
I was like, I don't know what I'm gonna say. Let me go and take the badge off before I get fired. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah, we don't want to get you
I don't
fired.
want anybody to know I want anybody to know I got a bomb strapped to my chest. You know what I mean?
Right.
Oh, Jesus.
Tyler, what's going on, my brother? You good, man?
Hey man, what's good with y'all, man? Hey, Anthony, has anybody ever told you that you look like Owen Wilson's brother, Luke Wilson? Anybody ever told you that?
I heard a lot of shit I ain't heard though.
Hold on, let me bring this up.
Put it up, man. Go pull it up right there. Hey, this dude funny as hell, bro. Hey, Tyler is hilarious, bro. Yeah. But Tyler, tell us real quick while he's pulling that up about the 2 shows you got going on this weekend.
Yeah. So this is national brand called Don't Tell Comedy, and they throw comedy shows in every city in America. They also produce content, so forth and such. So this weekend I'm coming back home to do a show tonight and tomorrow. The show tonight is almost sold out. So if you want to get tickets, you can go to the link in my bio, whether that's Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, YouTube, Tyler Monger, TYLON, yada yada. You can get those tickets. It's called Don't Tell Comedy. It's supposed to be like a secret where like you just get promoted to like through ads and whatnot. But since I'm in the city, I wanted people to see what I've been working on. You know what I mean? I ain't performed in the city in a little minute.
Yeah, how did you get into comedy, bro? Tell us more about this story.
I used to always like doing comedy, and when I was in the 2nd grade, I signed up to do stand-up at a talent show. But when they called my name, I started crying. And so it's so it's always been in my mind to do comedy. So that technically was my debut. I didn't do more than like a couple of seconds of comedy, but you know what I mean?
Right.
I feel like I always like making people laugh. And I've been performing on stage since I was like 12, 13, in theaters and whatnot with my dad. So it was kind of of an easy switch, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, like I said, I've seen you in a bunch of plays. Your father, you know, me and your father are close. His father is Pastor Munger, Kenny, to the audience. Pastor Terrell Munger is his dad. Talon has a ability to always say that the best comedians are people that are funny and intelligent at the same time. Talon is extremely smart, and his comedy blends those two. And you also speak about a lot of black social issues and cultural issues and things that we need to be better about. But the way he gives it to you is absolutely hilarious, bro. I'm not gonna give away any of your content, but that's something that I definitely like about what you do. How did you develop that mix of comedy where you do blend in actual real advocacy and comedy at the same time?
Just being mad and grumpy and cantankerous. Just overall just being irritated, and then like eventually like the way my brain works is like I'm gonna want to make a joke out of something. And so when I see an issue, I kind of just I don't know what the exact word is for it, but like stuff be so bizarre. So I just kind of get off like that. I kind of got away from that though, because I'm sick of black folks. Not sick of black folks, but it's just like I got sick of like being all preaching and stuff. Like that's my dad. I ain't no pastor. You know what I'm saying? The Lord's still working on me. You know what I'm saying? So I can't be doing that. It gets my blood pressure high. I'm not trying to do none of that. Not right now. Maybe when I do a rebrand, if I do something crazy, like if I get caught with I don't know what I can say on here, but
Whatever you want, bro.
You, man. This is YouTube, bro. Do what you want to say.
Yeah, if I get caught with like a bunch of white women in a brick of cocaine in a Honda, I might I might start actually being serious about community and whatnot again. But I got burnt out. I'm all about comedy. I'm all about yeah.
Well, let me tell you, the comment section thinks you might have already gotten caught with some white women and a brick of cocaine. Said, damn, it looks like an interrogation room, man. They said they allow cameras in lockup now. I'm
gonna keep it so real. I'm gonna keep it so real, and because this do look like First 48. It look like somebody gonna walk in here and hand me some cigarettes.
Like you snitching.
Look, and I'm not above snitching. If I had somebody to snitch on right now, I would be telling on them. I'm gonna keep it real with you. Anthony was like, "Hey man, you want to do my show? We can do 1:15, and we can do the opener." I'm like, "Yeah, sure, whatever." I'm thinking he talking about tomorrow. I get a text. He's like, "Hey, bro, you in there?" I'm like, "Oh, like, hey, let me get my life together."
This man too funny, bro. Well, Ty, we're gonna let you go, man. But again, where are the locations? Say those again, and just give us more about the show. And just.
So the locations for the show is Don't Tell Comedy. The only way that you can buy a ticket for the show and get the location, because that's part of the gimmick and the experience and the attraction, you can go to the link in my bio on all social media platforms. That's TYLONMONGER. Like I said, the show tonight is almost sold out. We only had 100 seats. We got like 10 seats left, so you want to come, you can do that. We got a guy coming out of Austin, Derek Poston, very, very funny guy. He's performing with some of the best comedians in the world. It's gonna be a good time. He's gonna be headlining the show today and tomorrow. So go to the link in my bio at all social media platforms. All of them are my name. Thank you guys for having me.
I appreciate you, Tyler.
Man says they put some Bojangles on the table and we right back on the streets, baby.
You can be singing. You can be singing.
Show just had a couple of sausage biscuits from Bojangles. I'm gonna keep it real with you.
Hey, on the Bowberry biscuit.
The 2 for $4, the 2 for $4, the sausage, that swine.
With the swine.
Hey, go check out my boy, man. He hilarious as hell, man. Hey, we rooting for you in Memphis, man. We know you still repping the city out there in Nashville doing big stuff. My guy Tyler Munger back in town, man. 2 nights only, man. Go check it out. Like he said, he can't tell you no information about it. You have to go to either his Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. His name is at the bottom of the screen. Go check it out. It's gonna be a hilarious show for sure. About to go to break one more time. When we come back, it's gonna be more of the Anthony Sain show. See y'all in a minute.
In the heart of the Highland Strip for 27 years, Trilogy Tattoo has helped tell stories for Memphians for generations. Located at 530 South Highland, Richie and his team are waiting to help you tell yours.
From tattoos to piercings, your body art should be as unique as you are. Voted a Memphis Flyer top 3 tattoo shop in the city of Memphis since day one. Your story will be safe here at Trilogy Tattoo.
Open 7 days a week, Monday through Saturday, 11 to 11, and 3 to 11 on Sundays. They have convenient times waiting on you. Let Trilogy Tattoo help you tell your story.
The first AP Top 25 college preseason poll was released yesterday.
I've just never believed in Penn State.
I haven't either. Yeah, same.
You're giving them the nod of the preseason, but it does not translate to me to like what I expect Penn State to be at the end of the season.
Well, yeah, no, and there's a reason why they call this garbage poll, right? I mean, because there's a lot of like, really?
It's an impossible task to like actually get it right. Like none of us. It's there so people can argue about something. This poll shapes the way that you think about every team going forward, and there will be disappointments based on how highly ranked a team is in this poll and how they perform this year, when honestly this poll is indicative of nothing.
Yes.
Like we don't know.
Tune in to The Daily Grind with your host, Luke Hatmaker, every Monday through Friday at 7:30 a.m. live on the Bluff City Media YouTube channel. Looking for an alternative to alcohol or conventional medicine? Check out Ounce of Hope, a Memphis-based dispensary with 2 local stores in the Sanderland Center and on South Cooper Street. You can get all the products you need in a location convenient to you. Each store offers an intentional shopping experience with dedicated bud tenders to answer all of your questions, from product selection and mushroom blends to our personal favorite, the Delta 9 seltzers. You gotta try the Peach Buzz. Try Ounce of Hope at either one of their 2 Memphis stores or at www.ounceofhope.com for convenient products shipped right to your door. Use the promo code BluffCity for 15% off any order, excluding sale items. Cannot be used in conjunction with other promotions or discounts. One use per customer.
All right, y'all. Welcome back to the Anthony Sain Show. Shout out to my guy Tyler Munger again. That's a dope concept for a show where you have to kind of do a little legwork to get to it. It's not just open. Yeah, it's kind of cool. I like that. He's a hilarious dude, man. His approach to comedy, especially for somebody locally, it's really different. I really like how he's doing his thing. He was hosting the comedy shows out at the High Tone. He was the host of those shows, and he did a lot to kind of bridge the city, because like most things in Memphis, the city is heavily divided. You got your black comedians, you got your white comedians, and Tyler is one of those guys that has found a way to merge everybody. And he's really did a lot of healing for the city when it comes down to the comedians in the city being on the same page. So Tyler is doing some great stuff. Good to see him getting his flowers and doing his thing. Coming back home to do a couple shows this weekend. Yeah, but Kenny, Tyler Munger has a great story. But everybody has a great story, man. And if Tyler ever decided to get a tattoo, I would suggest that he gets that tattoo from our good friends, man, at Trilogy Tattoos Memphis, man. 27 years in the business, doing their thing. Award-winning tattoo artists, award-winning piercings as well. Like I said, you should not just trust anybody to tell the story behind your tattoo. So I promise you that the people you should choose are the good people at Trilogy Tattoos. Been around forever. Right. If you got a tattoo in your body, it's connected to Trilogy Tattoos more than likely. Unless you got it for some schmo that just got out of jail. Like
everybody gets out of jail and grade A pet.
I do a lot of talks about schmoes who just get schmoes and people that just get out of jail, man. But no. Let the good people at Trilogy Tattoos tell your story. Like I said, one area location that have been there forever and they ain't going nowhere anytime soon. Right. Get with them, man. We were talking in the first segment, Kenny Stubblefield, about the Memphis Grizzlies schedule. And like I said, the Grizzlies have 41 at home, 41 on the way. They play some teams twice, some teams 3 times, some teams 4 times, but it's pretty much the same as everybody else. But one thing I do know is if you visit FanDuel, we talked about this yesterday, we reiterated again, They saying we ain't gonna make the playoffs, man. Ain't no way to look at it other than that. I think that's easy money, man. I'm not a bookie, man. I'm not a gambling guy, but I think you're a damn fool if you think the home team ain't making the playoffs, man. You tell me one Grizzlies team with a healthy John Morant that didn't make the playoffs. Tell me about that team, man.
None of them.
I'll take that I'll accept you saying that they're not going to make the playoffs. But so, like I said, visit FanDuel to check that out. That is crazy that they think we're not going to make the playoffs. But anyway, we're going to keep it moving on that. But Kenny, it is time for the three-pointer, man, where we talk about three things that are going on in the world of sports. Kenny, let's get to it, my brother. Number one, man. Kennedy, Associated Press put out a list of basically the college football all-time All-American team. They got like a 2 deep.
Oh, wow.
Basically, right? And I know who all these guys are. Like I'm not a novice, total novice when it comes down to college football, right? So I do know who these guys are, especially the ones that went on to be great in the NFL.
By the way, you lost that argument yesterday.
No, I did not lose that argument.
You texted me and you said, "Don't edit that video."
Oh yeah, y'all see the Kenny edited the joint, making it like he's just go.
I smoked you in that argument. I smoked you in that
fade
argument.
the black view. It's like, nah, motherfucker. No, when they lose the UTSA and they 8-4 with a reliable quarterback, then you come back and tell me whether they're right or not.
This man said, "Don't edit that like you lost that, like I lost that argument, bro." You got smoked in that argument.
Man, go fade me to black. He go just drop his little point and fade to black. Like I ain't come back and say, yeah, but when they lose the UTSA, you come back and tell me whether they made the right decision or not. Because that whole decision is based off of them making the bowl games, but not the bowl games, the playoff, right?
Right.
Man, Memphis ain't doing that shit, bro.
Hey,
They're gonna lose. They gonna lose 2 games they weren't supposed to lose, just like every year. And if you're going to do that, do it with the dude who's going to be the future, bro. You might get a solid 2 or 3 years out of it.
You might.
Got some dude who's 31. 7-year senior. Anyway, bro. But I thought that concept was cool with the AP all-time All-American team. And I started thinking, there are no Tigers on that list at all, of course. But I just started thinking, okay, if the University of Memphis had their all-time team, who would be on that team? I think that everybody would say that D'Angelo Williams is probably
yeah.
Like he's the GOAT. I think everybody would say that he's the best player of all time. So Kenny,
I don't know. There is one Hall of Famer from the University of Memphis.
Yeah,
and
it ain't D'Angelo.
It's Isaac Bruce.
Yeah. So I said, who would know about this better than me, Kenny Stubblefield? So I reached out to 3 former Tigers, Kenny Stubblefield. I hope I didn't leave any out that I've got connections to. I reached out to Jarvis Greer, legendary Jarvis Greer, aka MJG, Memphis Jarvis Greer. Reached out to Doc Holliday. Jarvis Greer played cornerback, I believe, for the Tigers. Corner or safety, one of the two.
Safety, I think he played safety.
Yeah. Yep. Doc Holliday, of course, was a running back for the Tigers back in the 80s, if I'm not mistaken. And Coon.
He was 90s with Penny. He was there with
Penny.
Penny.
I think it was late 80s, like 89 or something.
Let me check. I might be wrong, but I thought he was there with Penny at the same time. Let me see.
Because Penny was early 90s, like 91?
92.
I thought Doc was like
90.
Oh, you're probably right, bro. I thought Doc for some reason was like 80.
Yeah, he was 91, 92, 93, 94. That's
I'm real wrong. I was real wrong. Doc went too far ahead of me.
Doc is gonna make a video about you, making him older than what he is, bro.
With the hoodie on.
With the hoodie on.
You had a hoodie
so
on.
I see my guy Anthony Sain.
But it's like, man, you could have texted me, man. You could have asked me. You could have asked me how old I was, man.
So
you gonna assume I was up? You trying to make me 53? Trying to make me about 55 years old?
Thought I played in the 80s.
Hey,
he was in the 90s.
Do your research, man. Come on, my guy. Come on, big dog. Come on, Royal.
Young King.
Young King. Yeah. Hey, bro, I made a joke one time about how I feel today. I'm gonna wake up and I see I got tagged by Doc Holliday, and my heart just goes sick. And I did wake up one day and that would happen, but it was some good stuff. I was like, oh,
yeah, he did.
God, thank you.
Yeah. Woo.
I thought that was it. So I reached out to Doc Holliday, who played running back during the early 90s.
Yes.
For the Tigers.
Right.
And I reached out to Gabe Coon, who played recently for the Tigers. So I knew I would get 3 different answers, especially from the historian, Jarvis Greer, who played in 52. No, I'm just joking. I don't know when Jarvis Greer played for the Tigers.
Played in 52. Jesus.
Played when it was Memphis Technical High School, or whatever they were called. It wasn't the Tigers. There were the Tigers. Just one Tiger.
There's only one Tiger.
Yeah. So Jarvis Greer, the first ever black player in the history of.
Okay. Are you ready? He's a 2-time letter winner for Memphis football, playing. You were right, defensive back. Guess what year?
I think it was. What, Jarvis Greer?
1976, 1977.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, man. Jarvis Greer, man, legendary Tiger. So I knew I'd get 3 different answers, right? So I reached out to those guys. You also reached out to TJ and Trey from their show.
That's right.
So we got a couple Bluff City media guys, and one is also a former player. And then we got, of course, 2 legendary former players who are who are members of Memphis media. So we have their teams, and their teams consist of these positions. There's only 6 positions: quarterback, running back, wide receiver, and then defensive line, linebacker, and defensive back. Those are the 6 positions I said. I asked for 2 positions from each one. So you got the total list, right, of everybody.
Shit.
Right? Who you ain't got? No, Gabe gave us some bullshit. Gabe gave us like the right now roster.
I can look at the list. Yes, I can find them for you. How do you want me to do this? From Jarvo, you go Doc Holliday.
Let's get the novice. Let's get the novice armchair columnists. Not columnists. You guys aren't columnists. The armchair commentary guys.
All right.
TJ and Trey.
Trey Lasley from Tigers Untapped airs every Tuesday at 3:30 on the Bluff City Media Network. QB, top two QBs of all time at the University of Memphis. Brady White, Danny Wimprine. This is Trey Lasley said this. Brady White, Danny Wimprine. Running back, D'Angelo Williams and Daryl Henderson. Wide receiver, Isaac Bruce and Anthony Miller. Linebacker, Denton Bartow, everybody said his name. Danson Bartow and Keith Butler. Defensive back, Mike McKenzie, Bobby McCain. Defensive line, Dontari Poe and Bryce Huff.
Okay.
TJ came back. Let me find TJ's. TJ came back. TJ's is wild. He said Seth and Brady. Seth Hennigan and Brady White are the 2 best quarterbacks. D'Angelo and Daryl, running backs. Anthony Miller and Duke Calhoun. I want to remind everybody, there's only one Hall of Famer in pro football in the history of Memphis Tigers, and that young man's name is Isaac Bruce.
But is that? But I think the question is like when they were Tigers though. Like was he was really good here too though, right?
Yeah, he was really good here.
They're not the only ones. They're not the only ones that left him out. That's why I have these.
That's
questions.
what I'm saying. It's wild, right? Like,
all right, go ahead.
Anthony Miller, obviously a recent. He's in the NFL right now. Duke Calhoun.
He was really good.
This is what TJ said he said, we're talking about college stats. He said, I think people forget how good Duke Calhoun was.
Yes,
I know I know those were dark times in Tiger football, but Duke and Curtis Steele were bright spots. Plus, I give him some bonus points because he was a Memphian. I'll take that.
Yeah, Duke Calhoun was cold for real. I definitely remember him. All right, what you got? Let's get off to the Gabe Kuhn gave this season, and he gave it to me at 1 p.m. I get a text. I gave I literally 8 in the morning. All right, go ahead, bro.
Who do you want?
Go ahead. Let's do Doc Holliday.
Doc Holliday said, let me find it. It's way up here. We've been texting a lot today.
I can go to
He said, yeah, I got it. From Doc Holliday, QB, Seth Hennigan and Paxton Lynch are his 2 top quarterbacks of all
was
time.
my guy.
Paxton was awesome. I'm really surprised Seth Hennigan was a part of that. Like, I think Seth is great. Seth is fine. But of all the quarterbacks that have come through the University of Memphis, Seth Hennigan, there's 4 quarterbacks that I think of when I think of University of Memphis all-time greats. Brady White, Riley Ferguson, Paxton Lynch, and who did I miss? I said Seth Hennigan, Brady White, Paxton Lynch, Riley Ferguson. I think Seth is 4th on that list of those 4 guys.
I'm trying to remember. I remember all those names, bro, but the timeline, who they are, I probably need to see some faces. Only guy like I remember, like I could, like his faces in my head is Paxton Lynch, because I covered the team then.
Right.
I was covering the team for Tri-State Defenders, so I know Paxton Lynch. Those other guys, I know the names, bro, but I just don't know who they are. Like I know when you say, oh yeah, I forgot about that kid. Like I remember the names. I just can't think of who these guys are though. So that's Doc's whole list.
No, it was running back D'Angelo Williams, Darrell Henderson. Those two are consistent across the board for everybody. D'Angelo Williams and Darrell Henderson are the two best running backs that have ever come through the University of Memphis, which is interesting because you've got Kenny Gainwell.
Tony Pollard.
You got Tony Pollard. You got Gainwell. But I just think, unfortunately, the way that Memphis used Tony Pollard he didn't play out of the backfield a lot. He was in the slot a lot as kind of a receiver. He became more of a running back in the NFL. And then you've got Kenny Gainwell, who if he had stayed, if he had played more than 1 year, he was a red shirt, and then he played redshirt freshman year. His redshirt freshman year was one of the coldest years I've ever seen anybody have in the University of Memphis.
That man was clean. Yeah, I remember him.
And so if he had stayed, he might be a top guy, right? But,
yeah. Who else you got?
He had Isaac Bruce and Anthony Miller as his top two wide receivers, which is not. I mean, you can't go wrong with those two. Anthony Miller was phenomenal. He played. He was a walk on at the University of Memphis, and was just phenomenal. Isaac Bruce. They had Danton Bartow as a linebacker, Eric Fairs as a linebacker, Eric Harris, Glenn Rogers Jr. defensive back, Marlon Brown, Tim Harris as defensive lineman. I don't really, unfortunately, know a lot of those guys. I know Danton Bartow, but that's about it. Now Jarvo gave us
several lists,
some backup lists with some commentary. Jarvo is the absolute GOAT.
Oh, the GOAT for sure.
Yeah, he had Seth Hennigan, Paxton Lynch, and then he had Riley Ferguson and Brady White as his either or, as the next.
And Jarvis
two.
has covered the team like commentary, like played like he was the play-by-play, not the color. He was the color commentary guy for all of my life as far as Tiger football on the radio. So he knows all these guys. Yeah.
He had D'Angelo Williams, Darrell Henderson, running backs with Tony Pollard and Kenny Gainwell. In the parentheses, wide receiver Anthony Miller, Keith Wright. Extras.
Then he came back and said, I've totally forgot Isaac Bruce. So he said Bruce is one.
Okay,
I don't know
Isaac
if you saw
Bruce
that
is
tweet.
one. Yeah, I didn't see that. Yeah. Then he had linebackers. He had Jerry Dandridge and Chandler Martin. Chandler Martin surprises me. Chandler played 3 years at the University of Memphis, but Chandler Martin, and I thought Chandler Martin was phenomenal. Like, he's a fantastic linebacker. But yeah. Let me think. Defensive back Eric Harris and Keith Simpson. So, yeah. Oh, and a couple of guys he said is Martin Affetti.
He was cold.
Jarvo said, I think he is the Tigers' all-time sack leader. Yeah,
dude was cold. I remember him. Man, yeah. I remember him. Yeah, so shout out to those lists. Let me get y'all lists as well in the comments. Who are your top Tigers, your top two quarterback, running back, wide receiver, defensive lineman, linebacker, defensive back?
I would like to know the answer. Like, what do most Tiger fans think about
the best time was?
The quarterbacks. Like the quarterbacks, right? Like,
don't you remember Danny Wimprine? You remember Danny Wimprine?
Yeah, he was with D'Angelo. He was with D'Angelo.
He was like he was the last quarterback from that era before the really good quarterback started coming in. He was cold though. Dude was cold.
Yeah, Danny was cold, but like I look at what's interesting to me is all of the lists that were given, there weren't many representatives from that 2019, 2018, 2019,
when it was for show code.
When they were Cotton Bowl, winning the AAC championships, putting multiple people in the NFL. Like a guy like even a DeMonte Coxey, right? Like a guy like, those guys that are just, Brady White being who he was, DeMonte Coxey. I don't know. It's interesting.
I'm going to tell you a name that's not on there. Nobody said his name. And he might end up being maybe the second most successful wide receiver. And that's Calvin Austin, bro. I'm talking about NFL. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
TJ said he almost put Calvin. TJ said he had Calvin like 2A, 2B on his list.
Yeah, that man was cold, bro. And like he's like, I think he's starting for Pittsburgh
this year. Yeah,
he could have, as far as longevity, he might be number 2 to Bruce, and that's it. You know what I mean? As far as longevity in the league, man, because he's really been doing this thing. I thought that was interesting. Thank y'all to all who participated in there with me. The guys, TJ and Trey. Gabe Kuhn, who shot me some at 1:01 p.m. Of course, the legendary Doc Holliday, Jarvis Grill. Thank y'all so much for that. Number 2, Kenny Stubblefield. Steph Curry had a training camp, had a kids camp, and he was interviewed by the media, and he spoke about the lack of activity for his Golden State Warriors. Steph Curry, of course, getting a little long in the tooth, Kenny Summerfield, about to get up out of here, and I'm sure he wants to play on competitive teams. I'm not going to look too deep into this, but it says that Steph Curry did use that camp platform to address front office inertia, with the Warriors still without major moves this offseason and only 9 players signed. Curry called out the organizational need for some pieces to bolster a playoff caliber roster. He also revealed that restricted free agent Jonathan Kuminga remains in limbo. Because of the Kuminga thing, it's kind of tying up contracts all together. They're looking to bring in the Anthony Melton back. A couple other things they want to do. As a Grizzlies fan, hey, take y'all time. I hope y'all are ass. I hope that happens. I hope that you guys are bad this year. But this is the Warriors, man. They find a way to compete all the time. I don't think this is much of a big deal. Steph is one of those guys, but you have to keep in mind, like I said, he is entering the twilight. He is in the twilight of his career, and I'm sure he doesn't want to go out playing with the team that's struggling.
Isn't this kind of self-inflicted though? Like the way they're handling Jonathan Kuminga, is he not like their one tradable asset? Their one asset that they could move off of? Like,
I think they're being insane about him. Like, I just said, just bring him back and pay him, bro. He's a good young player. I don't understand why they're screwing around with that dude. Pay him. You're paying Jimmy Butler, who's damn near 40, right? $40-something billion a year, man. Like, come on, bro. Like, quit messing around. Like, that type of stuff is really going to kill that team for sure. Number 3
is this. Let me real quick. I got one more thing brought up about this. Black Ninja DJ said Curry's not even going to mention a pay cut. Is that even a legitimate thing? Like, would the collective bargaining agreement with the Players Association let him take a pay cut?
No, you can't renegotiate contracts. Teams would be doing that all over the place if you could. That's not a thing. Yeah. I don't know when his free agency is. In that case, he could, but no. Yeah, that's not a thing. Number 3, Kenny Stubblefield. Yesterday, we talked about the Hoops Hype 26 NBA point guard list.
Yeah.
They have one out today of the shooting guard list, Kenny Stubblefield. The shooting guard position is I don't even know what a shooting guard is in today's NBA, to be honest with you, because the back in the day, the shooting guard was a guy who can handle the ball, he can score. He typically was the team's leading scorer outside of the bigs back in the day. That's what the shooting guard was. And now the NBA has almost eliminated that position. The scoring off guard doesn't really exist. Like, they got
big wings, the big wings, and the point guard.
And look at this. It really kind of shows you how the shooting guard position is almost eliminated in the NBA.
Hey, can I put this graphic up?
Yeah, this is what I did. I was on ChatGPT today, and when I got the list, it asked me, "Do you want to make this into a graphic?" I was like, "Hey, why not? Let me see what you're gonna do." Right? So you said, "Do you want it to be like a sportsy graphic with team with pictures and team logo?" I said, "Yeah, why not? Go ahead, knock yourself out. Let me see what you're gonna do." And this is what ChatGPT gave me for the list of the top 26.
Just look at the faces.
Look at the faces, man. This should look like some NBA Live, some weird video game shit. Look at
everybody
Caruso.
looks the same, bro.
Caruso's almost right though. Yeah, and then they got Caruso right. Yeah, but look at Desmond Bain. And some of the team logos are actual people and not like actual team logo. But yeah, let's go over that list real fast. Who's at the bottom of the list, Kenny Stubblefield? Take your graphic off. Who's at the bottom of the list? Jordan Poole is at number 26. Why they're so stuck on 26, I don't get it. Jordan Poole is at number 26. Quentin Grimes. I just go over all of them. Quentin Grimes, Malik Monk, Buddy Hield, Bradley Beal, Alex Caruso, Ty Jerome of your Memphis Grizzlies comes in at number 20. Ahead of Alex Caruso. They have a lot of guys. Aaron Wiggins.
What?
Right. Christian Braun, Shaedon Sharpe. Who am I to say no? Anthony Simons, CJ McCollum, Jalen Green, Dyson Daniels, Kobe White, Desmond Bain is at number 11.
Whoa.
It's all those guys, and then Desmond Bain is at 11, which I think is wild. Zach LaVine comes in at 10. I don't know what a shooting guard is these days. Zach LaVine has been a 2. He's been a 3. I don't know. Austin Reeves. Josh Hart comes in at number 8. Don't get it. I don't think he's a 2, or do I think he's top 10 at
Top
any
10
position?
at any position that he plays.
Our man Thompson, good player, but I don't think he's better than.
Bro, he's a second-year player, man. Like,
I don't think he's better than Desmond Bain, Dyson Daniels. I don't think he's better than Jalen Green. That's kind of crazy, bro. That's kind of crazy. Our man Thompson. Tyler Hero at 6, one of the most overrated players in the world to me. Devin Booker at 5, which kind of shows how wild his list is. Jaylen Brown is not a shooting guard to me. He plays 2 for Boston. He's a 3, man. He's a 3. Jalen Williams, he's a 3. I know he technically plays the 2, I think. I don't know.
He's a 3, but then plays the 1 when Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's out. Like I don't know what ball for him.
Donovan Mitchell is your classic old school shooting guard. They still exist. He's one of those, a little undersized. Number 1, of course, Anthony Edwards on the Hoop Site top 26 for some reason, NBA shooting guards list. But Kenny, we're about to take a break, man. When we come back, we're going to wrap this thing up for Inside the Same Brain. We'll see you guys in a minute.
In the heart of the Highland Strip for 27 years, Trilogy Tattoo has helped tell stories for Memphians for generations. Located at 530 South Highland, Richie and his team are waiting to help you tell yours.
From tattoos to piercings, your body art should be as unique as you are. Voted a Memphis Flyer top 3 tattoo shop in the city of Memphis since day 1. Your story will be safe here at Trilogy Tattoo.
Open 7 days a week, Monday through Saturday, 11 to 11, and 3 to 11 on Sundays. They have convenient times waiting on you. Let Trilogy Tattoo help you tell your story.
When Kevin Durant's career is over, who do you think he will be remembered playing for? Because I think Grizzlies fans will remember him as the
Thunder. I get that, but I think
overarching
large
the
Warriors
leaving the Thunder and going to Golden. I think we'll probably remember him more as a Golden State Warrior.
That's what I'm saying. Like he went out there, he bought his title, right? He went and joined the best team in the world that had just won 60-something games.
73 games.
73 games. Only then to go win a Finals MVP. Couldn't do it himself. Could be homegrown. And then he had to go suffer in Brooklyn for a while after. But unless barring some kind of run to the historic run to the Finals here with the Rockets, he'll go down as a Warrior for sure.
Tune in to the $2 Sports Show with Rusty Witten and Drew Gann, Monday through Friday at 11 a.m., only on the Bluff City Media YouTube channel.
Looking for an alternative to alcohol or conventional medicine? Check out Ounce of Hope, a Memphis-based dispensary with 2 local stores in the Sanderland Center and on South Cooper Street. You can get all the products you need in a location convenient to you. Each store offers an intentional shopping experience with dedicated bud tenders to answer all of your questions, from product selection and mushroom blends to our personal favorite, the Delta 9 seltzers. You gotta try the Peach Buzz. Try Ounce of Hope at either one of their 2 Memphis stores or at www.ounceofhope.com for convenient products shipped right to your door. Use the promo code BluffCity for 15% off any order, excluding sale items. Cannot be used in conjunction with other promotions or discounts. One use per customer.
All right, y'all. Welcome back to the Anthony Sain Show. Kenny, we had a conversation about a week ago about Overton High School, right?
Oh no,
Overton High School with their old logo, old mascot who was a little Confederate soldier, right? So, and we went down memory lane. There was a picture we pulled up of some ladies. They were at the school at the time, and they looked hella old, right? These girls were high school girls, and they looked hella old. And I remember when we were working with kids in South Memphis, praying for their lungs right now. We're the same people, man, who are killing these same kids. Anyway, when we were working with those kids, we went inside Corey Middle School one time.
Yep.
And they had the pictures of the kids, right? So I said, well, let me go back and look at the kids that were from my class, the kids that would have graduated when I graduated high school. These are middle school, right?
Right.
And we looked way older than the kids than the kids that are were during middle school at the time. Because we used to talk about this. These kids look like little kids, bro. Like they look like middle school kids. Like Gabe's in middle school now. Gabe looks like a little kid. When we were in middle school, it felt like we were older looking than this in middle school, right? And so I look back at pictures even older than that, and people just looked older, like you know what I mean. And I look at pictures of like my parents when they were my age, or and you see just anybody. You look at people like in the 70s or 80s or even the 90s that were saying they were 45, 50 years old. These people looked old as shit, man. Like you look at like certain actors and actresses back in the day, how old they looked when they were certain ages compared to how they look now. Like for instance, the father and the mother on Good Times weren't much older than JJ. You know what I mean? Like, but they looked hella old, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like, if you just go look, like, and I just have that question. Why? Like, why do we look so much younger than our parents? Because I look at pictures of my parents my age, they was not as fly as me, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just don't. I don't know. And somebody said that the type of work that people do now has changed so much. There's a lot less industrial and like standing on your feet. And most of the work we do now, we're sitting down or somewhere in checking emails. It's not as much physical labor, and I don't know, man. I don't know, but we definitely look younger than the generations before us. I don't know. Wayno says more sugar in our diets. I don't know how that's making us look younger. Seems like that would make us look older. And it seems like they ate better back then, but they looked old as shit, bro.
Well, there's preservatives in the new food. Maybe we're being preserved in a non-healthy way.
Right. Because, man, I remember the kids.
I have no evidence to back that claim up.
Like, you remember the little twins, the little boys that were twins? Them dudes wore like a size 3 shoe head in the fucking high school. Them dudes had like, for real, bro. What does it say? What does Black Ninja DJ say? There's a theory that is due to testosterone levels being dramatically lower than in the past. I guess. I don't know. You tell me, man. I ain't really got much to say about it. The show really
Could it be as simple and easy as just fashion choices?
Yeah,
right?
I was thinking about that too. Is it fashion, barbering,
fashion, the clothes they used to wear, the haircuts they used to have? It is crazy. I was watching a video of I was at a funeral a couple weeks ago. A good friend of mine, his mom passed away, and we were at her funeral celebrating, and it was the largest funeral I've ever been a part of. Crazy. So many people were there, but they were showing pictures. They did this whole like 14-minute like slideshow of pictures from when like of the parts of her life, and they showed a picture of her getting married to her husband. And it is so funny. I was telling my wife as we were leaving, I was like, the same pictures that they got married around the same time as my parents did. And the pictures, the way, like the outfits, the way the pictures were shot, the types of pictures that were being put out, they looked exactly like I could go to my parents' house and grab one of their wedding photos and show that picture, and they look exactly the same because the hairstyles were the same. They had the guy had the mustache, the type of wedding dress it was. They looked older. My dad was 19 when he got married to my mom.
Man, it was looking super old.
And he was looking like, but he was 19 years old. And so it's like, I wonder if that's legitimately just like, there might be some like physical, like there might be some like, the food that we're eating, the kind of exercise that we're doing, the work that we're doing. What if it's just literally, man, we got different clothes, different haircuts, different styles.
I thought about that too, man, because you look at like goddamn Hulk Hogan, right? This man Hulk Hogan walk around, man, brains blowing out ball on top of his head, bro. And like Sherman Hemsley, like George Jefferson walk around just like, man, we would not just be out here, man, brain blowing out ball with hair on the side. Like you already come on, man, stop it. But you
Like
see
you
them
go
as-
bald, you would shave
you
it
just
all
go
off,
bald.
right? Yeah.
Back today, man, them dudes used to have that, but be holding on to the joint, man.
Like if
But
you were
yeah.
to take off the rest of your beard and just keep your mustache, you think you
I
look
would look
older?
I look like a damn pedophile and a porn star and old. Yes, I look like all those things.
Like I just wonder, and what's going to be funny is in a couple of years when Gabe's doing his own, the Gabe Sain show,
You like, man, my dad like an old.
he's
ass
gonna be like,
clown.
"Why does my dad look so old in these
Old.
pictures, man? We're the same age."
Yeah, it's probably the same thing. Probably gonna be the same way. You right. But yeah, man, I enjoyed that convo, man. It's been a good one, man. Shout out to my guy Tyler Munger hopping on with us. Go to his Facebook page, his Twitter, his Instagram. Go check out those comedy shows. I know where they at because I already hit the link. But y'all gotta do some leg work on that. Hit the link, man. Go check out my guy Tyler Munger's show. Yeah, like I said, go look at the schedule, man, and do a full diagnosis of that joint of the Memphis Grizzlies schedule, man. But for Kenny Stubblefield,
Jared said he wouldn't
What
take,
he say?
if you shaved your mustache. If you just had your mustache, he'd be like, "Oh,
yeah,
my
no,
kids
better
are
not. Yeah, man, not. Well, for Kenny Stubblefield, this is Anthony Sain. We'll see y'all next week, man. And we out.
Thank you for listening to the Anthony Sain Show. If you enjoyed this episode, leave a rating and a review wherever you download your podcasts. Also, like and subscribe to the Bluff City Media YouTube page. We'll see you back here next time.